Hey, brothers and sisters, today I'm going to be talking to you about Molech. Now, Satan hates God, and he's hated God ever since humans were made, and actually before that. And if Satan could kill God, he would kill God, but he can't. So he really wants to wound God's heart. So, God has a very special place for children, because Jesus even said, woe unto those who hurt these little children. It'd be better for a millstone to be tied around their neck and thrown into the ocean than to fall in the hands of the living God. So Satan knows this. So the born and the unborn are exactly what he targets. Now, let me show you that he's been targeting the born and unborn for thousands of years. So back in the days of the Israelites, when they were camping in tribes, there were those Amorites. And many times God said, wipe them out. The reason that God said wipe them out is the Amorites built this statue called Molech. And he was a bronze statue with his hands put out. And they would light a fire around him and get him red hot. And then they would throw babies in his hand. And the babies would roll out of his hands into the fire to escape the pain. And that was the Amorites called walking through the fire. Another thing that the Amorites did is when they would go to war and they would capture people, they would drag the women that were pregnant back to the statue, cut the babies out of them, and put the unborn babies in the hands and sacrifice them as well. So Satan has been killing the born and unborn forever. And if you want to know what this statue looks like, here's a picture of it. So that was Molech. That was the bronze statue that the people would put the babies in and kill them. And Satan has been doing this throughout history. But as people get more sophisticated and they move away from the word of God, he's taken it from a spiritual thing and made it now a political issue. And he put it underneath of my body, my choice. So the pro-abortionist will say, my body. But what is so wrong with my body? Well, anything that Satan does, he twists. So this is not a political thing. This is a spiritual thing. See, when Jesus was at the Passover dinner with his disciples, he took the bread and he broke it and he said, this is my body broken for you for the remissions of sins. And what Jesus was saying is, my body will die. My body will be broken. I will die so that you may live. Jesus says, I will sacrifice my life so that you may live. But in the pro-abortion, they say, my body, my choice. What they're literally saying is, you must die so that I might live. It's the complete twisted around opposite of what God had intended. One of the most holy things in the Christianity is the communion, when he says, this is my body broken for you. So what does Satan do? He twists that and he changes it into my body, my choice. You're going to die so that I can live. It's the complete opposite of what Jesus teaches. And that's why I am so anti-abortion. It is not a medical procedure. It is a sacrifice to the demon god Molech. So you're basically sacrificing your children to God, to the demon god, the devil. So I'm sorry if this ruffles some feathers, but this is really a spiritual issue, not a political one. Be blessed.